Welcome to Project Sage, and this is another episode of what we call March Manga Madness. From my collection, we have this completed 3-volume series of the Kimi no Nawa, or Your Name. Now, this is actually a celebrated animated movie created, written, and directed by Makoto Shinkai, and it's one of my favorite movies. I never get tired of watching it. It's a story about love that defied space, time, and memory. It's about the red string of fate that ties two people. Now, the story is so good that it actually got told 5 times. Okay? The movie got novelization, and the novel got a spin-off. So the main story got a manga adaptation, and that spin-off novel also got a manga adaptation. And I say 5 times, right? It's actually 5 times and counting, because there's actually a live-action movie coming soon. But given the track record of manga adaptations into live-action done by Western production, I really hope they don't mess up too much.
No! God, please, no! No!
Okay, so this books from my collection is actually the manga adaptation of the main story. It's published by Kadokawa, and it's a special version because it's bilingual. The dialogue is in English, but there's furigana, and the back matter is in Japanese. So English isn't actually the main target for this one. It's probably more of a way to learn manga by English, but who cares as long as you can read it in English. Bought it from a trip in Tokyo, and that was pre-COVID Tokyo, just before COVID ruined 2020 for all of us. So let me get those books. So these are the 3 books that comprise the entire series of the manga adaptation of Your Name. Before I begin, I must say that Japanese books are really beautiful. You can see from their products that they are a culture that treasure reading in books. And look at this one, for example. This is a soft cover book, but their soft covers actually have dust covers. And look at the paper. Oh, the paper is so nice, so white. You can see these on the North American or English versions of the manga. It's way different. They use cheaper paper, but this splurge all out. Now, I said earlier that these were special edition because it's bilingual here, both Japanese and English. The dialogue is in English, but you can see that there's character guides here. So that's the Japanese dialogue. This is volume 1. Another unique trait of Japanese books are these. These are called obi, or like sash or bands. Usually a promotional, or even contains blurbs for the books. This here, I can see that this one is really in English. Oh yeah, this is the publisher, Kadokawa. Okay, this is on 1,000 yen, so around 500 pesos. This is actually cheap, relatively cheap. Okay, let me specify that, relatively cheap. But compared to the American versions, this could go this size. This is easily at 800 volume. One thing I love about Japan is, so as a culture that enjoys reading, their books are really affordable. So every time if you have a chance to go to Japan, books make the perfect souvenirs. Okay, this is volume 2. Oh, I missed this. There's actually Mitsuha here. This is from a pivotal moment in the film when they met. Anyway, looks really good. So this adaptation, yeah, this is done. We're supposed to have the. Anyway, yeah. This is Makoto Shinkai. This is the one who adapted the manga. And also, this guy also is the artist, I think. Anyway, I told you that this book was supposed for a Japanese audience because look at the back matter. Back matter is in Japanese. It's a guide on how to understand, even suggestions regarding suggestions in vocabulary guides regarding English. So this is actually used for them to learn English. But if you're already an English reader, this is a good book to buy in Japan. These are not the only books that they have. Yeah, sure. Is it also a bilingual edition? And this is also funny. Nichan in the convenience store. If these are actually bilingual, I'll look for them. Could always use to add to my bilingual Japanese books because Japanese books are really good. A perfect addition for any book lover's collection. This is book 3. Okay, let's just scroll. Try to avoid spoilers. Spoiler alert. It's an old movie anyway. I don't think I'll be spoiling anyone, but yeah. It actually adds a bit much more to the story in the movie. Like for example, it expounded on what happened to Mitsuha near the end. And also to Taki. So yeah, that's it. Those are the 3 volumes of Your Name. I think Yen Press publishes the English edition of this one, but for my money, I prefer the Kadokawa bilinguals. They look really good. They're good-looking books, and they have excellent content. That's it. Your Name by Makoto Shinkai. So, I hope you enjoyed this another edition of March Manga Madness. And once again, if you like our content, make sure to like and hit subscribe, because every view, every like really helps our channel, to grow. So make sure to hit those if you enjoy our content, and don't forget to comments if you have suggestions, or if you suggestions that we could feature in our next March Manga Madness. Anyway, once again, thank you for watching this episode, and we remain Project Sage. Thanks. See you in the next episode.